Hello, Maurieo. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a new plan template and how to set the units just ready for you to do some drawing. I'm setting this up in a format that I have used as a surveyor, and that's in the meters format. I find that construction drawings, perhaps architectural plans and what have you, tend to be done in a millimeter format, which we'll see a bit later on. So the first thing to do is to just go File, up into the application button, File, New, and I'm going to choose, unlike in the videos which are American where they're still working in imperial feet and inches, well, I'm going to use a metric one here, and I'm just going to choose this one here, march DWT, and open. And you'll notice that it creates a tab down here. These are in the viewport type paper space thing, as opposed to the model space, which is the whole of the world type thing. This is just a plan form, so this is what would appear on the plan. In this case here, it's in the paper space, so this is what's fixed on the plan. Just note that this is A1 layout. Generally we would be using, or most commonly used now, is the A3 layout, which is half that size. But there are some firms that draw in the A1 size, taking great care to make sure that their text is smallest text size 3.5 millimeters, so that when it reduces down to A3, which is half the size, it'd be around about 1.8 mils, still be readable and clear, and as an A3 print. But this template here is for A1. We'll learn later on how to draw in a A3 template if we want. So there's the template. Just note, as I said, this is in paper space, so this is like what you would see on a plan. Now if you just click down here, click this little tab here and flick that to model space, you'll see that's the bright blue line in there, and that is model space. That's the same model space that you're viewing over here, but just the section of it that you can see through that viewport. So you can scale things up and down inside that viewport to get them how you want them on the plan and at the right scale and what have you. So let's just go back to paper space. So there you are there. Now the next thing we want to do is to look at the units and just make sure that we're working in the right units. So number of ways of doing this. First of all, just go up to the application button, push format there, and then just units down here, and that brings up this unit dialog here. That's one way of getting the units. Just another and quick way, perhaps as you become more competent with the program, is you can just type units in down here in the command line, and there it is, comes up there. Now yes, we work in decimals. Just let's look at this engineering architectural, which is your feet and inches, I suspect. Well, let's have a look, see what it comes up with. That's the architectural, which is feet and inches imperial, but we in New Zealand we work in decimals. The precision I like to work to with my site plans as a surveyor is to just to 3 decimal places, sometimes only 2 actually. So that can be changed in the course of the drawings, and I prefer to work in meters. That's what I'm used to working in, meters, although a lot of construction engineering type plans and architectural plans would be working in millimeters. The rest's all fine. Now for degrees, decimal degrees, my preference as a surveyor, as I say, is to work in degrees, minutes and seconds. Some of you may not understand exactly how that works, but I can explain that in another video. But degrees, minutes and seconds. Degree has 60 minutes, each minute has 60 seconds. And the format that we like to show that, well, I generally put that as degrees, minutes and seconds, like so. Now if you sort of listen carefully to maths at school and what have you, you will realise that in mathematics the angles are measured anti-clockwise from what would be east. So east is 0 and the angles are measured anti-clockwise. However, in surveying where we're using bearings, all the bearings are measured clockwise from north. So north is 0. So what we have to do is flick that on clockwise, and then we have to put a direction down here in north. So that that gives us the bearings measured clockwise from north. So bearings are measured clockwise from north. Math angles, however, are measured anti-clockwise from east. And so that's our units all set up. Now what I've asked you to do is to got your template and what have you there. What I would like you to now sort of do is to take a screenshot of that. So I'm just going to take a screenshot here. Control print screen takes my screenshot, okay, with all of those things filled in like that. So there's my screenshot, and now what I do is I just do it in Paint here. You can open up Windows if you like to check out your screenshot, but I just find all programs, go to my accessories here, go to my Paint, and then I go edit paste, and there's my screenshot. You'll notice that it's probably quite a lot bigger. There's some white stuff down there, and over here there'll be some blue because I'm working on a double screen system, but that's okay. I'll just save that like that. I don't want to do too much in Paint, I just want to do that. So now we save the screenshot file, save as. Let's go down to Maurieo Silver, into the CAD sessions, hello AutoCAD, and we're going to call this the template and units screenshot, and I would like to save that as a JPEG. So there we go, and save that as a JPEG. So that's that saved. Now you'll recall that it's quite a large sort of file there, so we'll just go down and manipulate it a bit into there. So just click on the start button, once again on the start button, let's just explore there. We'll go down to Maurieo Silver, into the CAD sessions, hello AutoCAD, template and units screenshot. Now this is a JPEG, and oops, I forgot that's opened in the fax viewer, but that's not what we want if we want to deal with it. So just right click on it, open with Adobe Acrobat or other software that you may have. PDF Exchange is free. Some of the other viewers and readers can do this. As I said, I was working in a dual screen situation, so I'm just going to go to my tools here and I'm going to crop it as I've shown you in other situations. So there it is, there's cropped it there, and pushed enter, and there's my nice little screenshot of it. And what I'll do now is I'll save that as a PDF, save it as a PDF, and I'll just call it the same thing. It'll be saved as a PDF, but it'll also be a JPEG, so the original one will be as a JPEG. So save, and there you are. There's our that's it, saved as a PDF. So now we can go down to the forum and upload the file there into the forum and post it. So I'll probably do that in another video. So there you go, how to do a screenshot and post it on and get it ready for posting on the forum.